What's going on, UH Nation?
What's up? What's up?
What a great week of basketball, man.
Man, this tournament is pretty damn good so far.
The last two games just came down to the wire. I mean, every game pretty much tonight came down to the wire.
This Elite Eight was pretty competitive, man.
It was a good round.
It unfolded like we thought, but the games were really good, man. Very competitive. I think every game was pretty damn competitive.
Yeah, so now
Except
we're down
for one. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, so now we have the Final Four. We have the number 1 Splash Brothers. They're going against number 5 Game Over from Gilbert.
Mild upset because they took out
Old School,
the reigning champion, number 4 seed.
So
Old
we're gonna have a new
School.
champ this year.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, that was a great game. That game we talk about a little bit, but went to overtime.
Yeah.
That was a good game. I think who hit that last three to tie it up?
Kenny Mahone hit a huge three.
56-59, down by 3. Kenny hit a 3 with about 8 to 10 seconds to go. Huge 3.
Huge 3. That saved the season.
Saved the season because then they took it overtime.
Might be the biggest shot in his UH career.
It could be. I mean, that was a big shot to tie it up, and then they took it overtime, and then the momentum carried them, and they won by 6-7 points. But that was a great shot. That was a great team.
Yeah.
They beat a really good team in Old School.
They did.
That was a grinded out. That's one of the games I wanted to see from Game Over. Oftentimes, those kind of games, they kind of falter a little bit towards the end.
Yeah.
I'm glad they made that progression to kind of take that next step and win that grinded out, hard-nosed type of game.
Yeah.
That's a growth right there.
So we have our other 2 teams, number 2 from OTF from Palm Valley, and then 3 set it off, your team. So now we have 2 teams from the Final Four. I mean, all season the media team's been saying, oh, Gilbert's the weak league.
You've been saying it.
I said it.
You said it.
And then,
they give me crap about it, but I told you, set it off. Their game against Game Over blew them out, essentially. The score was 70-60, give or take, but it wasn't probably that close. I think the score didn't dictate how I want to say dominant, but just how much set it off, set the tone. They were scoring the ball. Boo just crazy for them, and Pasquale just makes shots.
I want to give a shout out to all the teams that fought. Like Grinan also fought. They had OTF down to the wire.
We'll talk about the OTF. Only had 4 guys coming in, but Grindin just moved the ball, used their bigs really well. I think towards the end, OTF's athleticism took over a little bit.
Yeah.
Grindin, their bigs got a little bit tired. They dominated the boards, but they just got a little tired. They weren't making their shots. And then OTF just used their athleticism. Demetrius was, I think, hit about 3-4 threes towards the last 4 or 5 minutes to kind of pull away. Travis doing a great job setting the tone. Big Mo Porter getting those big rebounds. So
that was your first time seeing OTF play.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Because again, David, big man David's athletic too.
Yeah.
That's a good athletic young squad.
Yeah.
They weren't hitting the shots early, but towards the end, like I said, they just pulled away.
Let's talk about that matchup then, since we're on OTF anyways.
Yeah.
Number 2 against number 3 set it off.
Again, I coming into the season, we talked about this. Set it off is my favorite to take the championship home. Just because, like I said, I'm a little biased towards Gilbert, but that's going to be a great matchup because the 2 athletics guys, I mean, Boo's just athletic and crazy, but Demetrius can match it with them. David can match it with them. So that's going to be a really good game, man. That's going to be hard to call, honestly.
I'm excited for that game. And hats off to set it up. I'm
Believer?
I'm gonna come up with it. I'm a believer now.
Hey.
After the way they took over Game Over, I picked Game Over to win.
You did. You picked
by 2. They blew them out. So maybe it's me. Maybe they're motivated by me.
Did you pick set it off to lose in the second round too?
No.
Oh, you picked them to win. That's right.
I mean, they won the first round.
Yeah.
I wasn't picking them to lose. Well, I mean, I said Scottsdale had a chance. You said it too. You said Scottsdale was gonna fight.
I said Scottsdale had a fight in them. But they played set it off. That's the problem.
But they got smoked.
But here's the thing. Lavelle gives me crap. Jason always comes up to me every time. They want that chip on the shoulder. They play that disrespect card. But I keep telling them, we gave MVP to Pasquale. We'll talk about this later, but we give them love. they're just trying to play that. Oh, everybody's against us role, which is great for them.
No, I mean, I admit it. I didn't give them as much credit as they deserve.
I watched it, man. They're a good squad.
So speaking of set it off, we caught up with Jason.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on, UH Nation? I'm here with set it off center Jason Harrison, who just advanced to the Final Four. So the media team picked you guys to win this game.
Sure did.
Any words for them?
Hey, media, man, keep doubting us. We need that. We need that motivation, man. I think the media is Bourne and Donald purposely keeping us motivated. But, hey, man, my team fought hard, and we coming, man. We coming.
Who you guys wanted in the championship?
I want Splash Brothers. And when I go to sleep, I think it's Splash Brothers. When I eat, I think it's Splash Brothers. That's who I want. That's going to solidify this championship right here, man.
What are you guys gonna have to do to get over the hump this year?
Keep playing defense like we playing. Let our point guard play big, man. Y'all seen Boo Wade. He's the real deal. Unstoppable. Everything else will fall in line.
So is this the year that Gilbert finally gets the first championship banner?
This is it. This our year, man. Set it off. We came too far to lose now, so let's make it happen.
All right, thanks, Jason. Good luck.
Hey,
Good luck in the
do me one
championship.
favor,
the Final
man.
Four.
Hey, make us underdog next game.
So it's Jason.
A little premature. I know he wants to play Splash, but
Championship or bust this year. You can tell.
I agree. Jason's done a great job of that one, but I hope he's not overlooking OTF. I know he wants Splash Brothers, but I hope he just doesn't overlook OTF a little bit. Because like I said, I watched them today. They impressed me. There's a lot of fight in those
Both
guys.
teams are 10-0 right now. Coming into this game. This is like this is amazing to see two undefeated teams go head to head.
I like this, man. Like I said, OTF brought a good squad. I'm gonna go. If you ask me who to take right now, I'd take Set It Off just because I've seen them all season. But I would not discount OTF at all. I like what they bring.
Did other big guys show up tonight? No, he didn't.
They only had 5.
Is he gonna be there next week?
They said he might be. Trey for Set It Off wasn't in here today either. So if they both show up, that'll be a pretty interesting matchup as well too.
Yeah. OTF was missing another start. Zach.
He wasn't here.
Zach.
So Maurice Potter had to play the big in that one. He did
They only
an
have 6
admirable
guys,
job.
so they're gonna need their guys for sure against Set It Off.
Yeah.
They can't come with 4 guys and expect to win because I think Set It Off.
We talk about this all the time. You have to have bigs and depth. Depth will probably hurt them because if somebody gets in foul trouble, that's going to kill them. So,
yeah. Speaking of OTF, we were able to catch up with MVP Demetrius Bog. I'm here with Palm Valley MVP Demetrius Bog. I'm not remembering that name now.
Okay.
I know I forgot it a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it's all good.
But you guys have just advanced to the Final Four. Congratulations. Now you're going up against Set It Off from Gilbert, also undefeated. Both teams are coming in 10-0. What do you think you're gonna have to do? They're a big team. What do you think you're gonna have to do to get over the hump?
I don't know. The 3-2 been working so far. I guess we're gonna have to make the bigs make plays, but we're gonna have to overload because obviously we only have one big and the rest all guards. So we're gonna have to overload and move around with the ball and fast pace, get them tired.
This is your first time in the state Ultimate Hoops tournament. What do you think so far?
Man, I got to get used to these rims. I mean, Palm Valley, I'm making everything out here. I'm looking like trash, but I'm gonna get it together. I mean, the team gonna be ready for it.
So are you ready to hang a new banner in Palm Valley?
Oh yes. I've been hearing about every other team and how they've been bad-mouthing Palm Valley. So hopefully we can, put a banner up there and show them what we're about.
Is there a team you want to beat in the championship game that you're looking forward to playing maybe?
Splash Bros. Yeah. It's my first time in this league, and all I keep hearing about is Splash Bros, Splash Bros, Splash Bros, and I mean, I'm just ready for the challenge.
All right, Demetrius, good luck to you in the Final Four. Thank you.
So that was Demetrius' first time you've seen him play. I mean, I told you, the kid is athletic as hell, right?
MVP. He's well deserved because he can play. Quick off the dribble. His shot wasn't there in the first half, but you can tell he was just gunning it. He was making it. He got bounce.
Yeah.
He might. Hope he doesn't overlook Set It Off either.
Yeah.
And looking toward everybody wants that Splash Brothers because it's that name. But
they got those 3 banners or 2 banners.
That's true. But I hope they don't overlook Set It Off too. But I like his game. I like his game a lot. They play well off each other. They move the ball. I'm impressed by Travis. I've seen Travis play in Scottsdale, so I know what he brought to the table. But I'm impressed with David as well too. Big man David, athletic.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty much speed against Set It Off as a half-court team.
Half-court team, but you know what they do?
Who's going to take advantage of
Boo
that?
creates, and he kicks it out to Corey. Corey's drilling threes like there's no tomorrow. Maggiano's hitting threes and Walker. So that's what they do. They create the ball, they penetrate, and they kick it. So it'll be interesting to see if they Set It Off can continue that hot streak of shooting versus that OTF slashing, scoring kind of game.
Fast break.
Movement versus that spot up, kick it out, kick threes. So it'll be an interesting matchup.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
Who do you got? Who do you got? Let's call it right now. Who are you taking? On the spot.
I'm going to take Set It Off. After tonight's convincing win, they look like the best team right now in the tournament.
Agree.
They just...
It'll be a great game, but I'm
take care of business. But I might have just jinxed them right now. Because you know what? I picked them to lose last game. So I might have... Sorry, Jason.
The Dino... What'd you call it last? The Dino jinx?
The curse? No, it used to be you.
The Born curse. It used to be the Born curse.
So, I don't know. But yeah, they look like the real deal this year. And I really want to see a championship banner in Gilbert. Just because...
No, I agree. But regardless of that, I think, it's a team that shoots the ball, like you said. Set It Off shoots the ball. So if they don't hit shots, they're going to be in trouble. But all season they've hit shots because Boo's creating it. Pasquale's hitting those mid-range. Deadly is like none other. He's hitting 75% from the field easily of those mid-ranges. So
they got to get back, though. I think that's the key.
That's the key.
Fast break points is what really gets OTF.
They're not super athletic. You got Boo and Pasquale, but they're not super athletic. OTF does bring the young legs, the athletic,
like
the quick.
Jason
They'll break out.
Tris, those guys are gonna have to get back.
Yeah,
because everybody on OTF can run.
Yeah.
So We'll move over to our next matchup. We have number 1 Splash Brothers and number 5 Game Over from Gilbert.
From Gilbert. 2 squads from Gilbert, like you talked about. You thought Gilbert was a little weaker.
Yeah.
I thought weaker in the sense that the depth wasn't there, but the 2 top teams were solid.
Right.
I mean, we knew Set It Off and Game Over, just the 2 solid teams. You know,
It's funny. I actually thought the Game Over Tempe team was
better?
a better team.
Actually,
and I
did
picked
so-
them to win.
I
in
did
the
so
first
too.
Game, but
I
they,
did so
got
too.
worked.
I would, based off this the roster,
Chuck wasn't here tonight.
Chuck wasn't here tonight. I would have definitely thought Tempe squad was a little deeper. They moved the ball a lot better.
With
but-
the big man Jason too.
Big man Jason, but you know what's key is Mark Hanous for Gilbert makes it go as well too. He creates so much. Like, he doesn't score much and he doesn't look to score.
Yeah.
But he facilitates so much better.
It's a good point. I think offensively Gilbert is better with Kenny too.
Yes.
Kenny's an offensive threat for 30 every
Because
night.
he's going to score because you have Mark who's going to facilitate. I mean, he's going to get 13, 14 assists.
Yeah.
Having that facilitator is big for those scores that they have. Like I said, Kenny.
You're right.
If somebody gets Kenny the ball in the spot, he's going to score.
Yeah.
He's volume scorer.
Yes, offensively, the Gilbert team, to me, actually, they match up better with the Splash Brothers.
They
I think
match
this
up
team-
better with the Splash Brothers because
this
Hanous can
team.
create for them, and you got Josh down low, you got Egan up down low, and then Zach. We never talked about Zach, but if Zach can go off as well too, that's another shooter that Mark can just kick out too. So
Yeah.
that's going to be a great matchup, man. That's tough
Yeah.
to call because, I mean,
Let's go to Dillake and hear his thoughts on what he's going to have to do to beat the Splash.
I'm here with Game Over point guard Donald Dillake, just advancing to the Final Four. Game Over Gilbert. So now we got 2 teams from Gilbert in the Final Four.
Yep.
We've been talking crap all season that Gilbert's the weakest league. What do you think about that now?
Well, Gilbert got some tough teams out there. Us, Set It Off, Grinding's pretty good. So it was some tough teams out
What
there.
about them Staff Brothers?
Oh, Staff Brothers, they did all right.
Nah, but so Splash Brothers kind of had your guys' number in Tempe,
Yep.
beat you guys pretty convincingly.
Yep.
Now you guys play them next week in the Final Four.
Yep.
What do you have to do differently this week or next week to get over the hump?
Well, I think we match up better with this Gilbert team. It's going to be a good game either way. So we're ready. We're going to be ready to compete.
So I feel like every time I pick the wrong team to win.
Yeah, you picked
every
old
week.
school, too,
I
didn't
picked
you?
I picked old school, but I picked your other team to win. So maybe I should just keep picking against you guys.
Hey, that works.
Oh.
Give us some.
But yeah, is there a team that you're looking forward to playing in maybe possibly the championship?
No, we're looking forward to playing the Splash Brothers because they beat us twice. So third time, we're going to play them again. Third time, hey, it's tough to beat the team 3 times, so we're going to see what they do.
Yeah, it's your former team, so you know them pretty well too.
Yeah, definitely. I know Nick and Fred and all of them. It's going to be a good game.
All right, thanks, Donald. Good luck to you next week.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Yeah, so Splash Brothers have had their number all season. Well,
All
in Tempe. They haven't played the Gilbert squad, but Donald obviously is familiar with these guys. He
but
played
yeah.
with them in the season.
Yeah, I mean, Splash and Game Over played numerous times throughout the season, last 3-4 seasons easily, because they both had teams, leagues they've matched up, so they're familiar with each other.
But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be tough, man. They Splash Brothers have had their number in Tempe
Every time.
Every time.
I mean, Nick looks
it
good.
hasn't even been close, to be
Yeah.
honest. So,
But like I said, I think Donald's done a great job of putting the right mix this season for Game Over. I think, like I said, I'm glad that that Game Over ran into an old school team and actually won this game.
Yeah.
Because usually, like I said, past few seasons they lose those kind of games.
Right.
So the growth is there for this team. So I expect another close game. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. Like I said, I think, like you said, in the past, Splash has had their number, but Game Over's got a good shot, man.
Yeah.
Game Over's got a good shot.
all right, we're gonna get MVP Fred Dudley's thoughts on the big game. So here's Fred Dudley.
What's
now.
going on? I'm here with Tempe MVP Fred Dudley from the Splash Brothers, who just advanced to the Final Four. Congratulations, first of all.
Appreciate it.
So, what do you guys have to do differently this year to get over the hump? You guys fell a little short last year.
I think the biggest difference is we don't have any real bigs. So, I mean, it's going to take me and Justin protecting the rim and rebounding very strong. And then, having TJ and Nick to knock down shots. Maybe I'll hit one sooner or later, help us out a little bit. But, I mean, the biggest thing would be just me and Justin and then, just trying to make their bigs come out and guard us.
So, I just talked to Jason from Set It Off. I asked them the one team they want to beat in the championship, and they said the Splash Brothers. How you feel about that?
Oh, they're supposed to say that. I mean, it's not a rivalry. It's brotherly love. We know Jason for forever. Trip, Boo Wade. So, I mean, any chance to beat up on them is a good chance. We'll take advantage of it.
Is there one team specifically that you want to beat in the championship?
I want kind of want revenge on old school, but I mean it's kind of a different look without Dan McClintock. So I mean but you know OTF, everybody left is going to be a tough battle. So no matter who we get, I mean we just got to come out, play our game, and make them play how we play.
All right, thanks, Fred.
All right, that was MVP Fred. So, man, I'm looking forward to this. I don't want to jump ahead, but
I know that's the thing. Everybody's jumping ahead already, which is fine. I hope they don't overlook because these are probably the 4 best teams.
Yeah.
You could probably say. I mean, 1, 2, 3, and 5. I mean, Game Over could definitely been a 4 seed, but this is what you want, man.
yeah, technically they should have been. They've only lost 1 game all season. You know, we put
Yeah.
Old School at 4, but because I thought the league was tougher, but I was wrong. So Gilbert could have easily been the 4 seed.
I agree.
I think you know, Old School technically had 2 losses this season.
That's true.
So-
That's true. Like I said, we could have. I think we put them at 5 just because of the matchup and everything like that. But it doesn't mean they're the 5th best team. I thought, honestly, like you said, the mix was beautiful. They had a great team chemistry with Game Over. But
Yeah,
who you
it's been
taking?
a great matchup.
Who you taking?
Dude, after playing the Splash Brothers, man. I mean,
That doesn't mean
I
anything.
mean, I know it doesn't mean anything, but
Most teams are gonna knock us out.
offensively, I just don't see anybody stopping.
Because
Nick
who's that?
Fred.
Who's the number 24 kid for Splash Brothers? I haven't seen him before. Nate.
Athletic.
Athletic. He's
Super athletic team this
He's
week.
not gonna shoot a lot. He's gonna play hard
Slashes,
defense,
though.
slashes, rebounds, and then Chambers. They have Chambers well too. Like not your prototypical big, but can get the.
They just fit in great. You know, with Nick,
They just fly.
They're not guys that have to create and need the ball in their hands. They just,
Slash,
to
cut to the basket, throw the ball up.
Nick or Fred will find them,
Yep.
cutting to the basket.
And then
fast
having
break
T-
dunks or just.
Yeah, and then
lobbing
Jamal
alley-oops.
plays that Cal role where all he does is gonna get rebounds, hit the mid-range shots,
And then-
facilitate the ball, kick it out to TJ.
I mentioned this in the article. Yeah, TJ Becker's. I think he's the X factor in this game. He's that third scorer that they need to get going. I think.
I want to say underrated, but not many people know about him because he's so unassuming. But he's a great player, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he was close to being MVP in Scottsdale last season.
Right.
So
He's been key for them this season.
has,
He's
he
been
has.
a big reason why for their success. So, but yeah, I'm going Splash Brothers in this game.
I mean, history's gonna say Splash Brothers, and I'm gonna take Splash Brothers. But like I said, I don't think it's gonna be a normal blowout that Splash has had the last couple of years. I think it's gonna be real close, but I would take Splash over a Game Over.
Yeah. You know what? I wouldn't mind a Gilbert championship. Maybe move the game.
I would love it.
I live down the street from Gilbert, so.
I'll take a Gilbert championship.
But, yeah.
All I want is one of the teams, if Gilbert wins, to have my name on the banner.
Yeah.
I want my name on the banner. I want it too. We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
But so you're saying Splash versus Set It Off in the finals.
Yep.
Who are you taking to win it all then?
To win it all, yeah, this is gonna be the last show, so we might as well call it right now.
All right now, man.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Splash Brothers, man.
All that talk about Set
Hey,
It Off
man,
looking
but
good.
you know what?
I don't want to jinx them. I can't
Jason's
pick against
fine.
them.
Jason wants me to go against them. If I go for them, they're
Bell
gonna
wants
lose.
you to go against them.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
so.
always hard to go against Splash Brothers just because they're so damn good. They've been there. They've done
Not that I'm, you know what? I mean, I want Set It Off to win, but if you're asking me right now,
No, yeah.
if there's a gun to my head. You're gonna put a gun in my head.
If we had a bet going on, you
I'm
take
not
Splash?
betting against Nick and Fred right now. You know? Yeah.
I
So-
mean, honestly, I think Splash is probably the best team left.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna root for Set It Off. I've done it all season long. I like what they bring. I like the chemistry that they play against. It look like they have fun. I'm gonna go Set It Off.
All right. So there you have it,
Jason,
folks.
you better put my name on the banner, man. I want my name on the roster. I'm
All
your
right.
biggest fan.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. But now we're going to talk about quickly Rookie of the Year and GM of the Year, since we didn't really get to talk
Yeah,
about
that's
that
a good point.
last show. We'll go by each club. Tempe, Rookie of the Year, Tempe. For me, this is easy.
Yeah.
Shaq Preston.
He was in
easily.
conversation for MVP too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, he carried the Warriors to 5-3 record or
Yeah.
so. You know,
He definitely carried them. He was their volume
second best
scorer.
team at Tempe.
Second best team.
So he definitely put the Warriors on the map.
Yep, I agree.
Nate Bingham is definitely another guy that deserves honorable mention.
Nate was from.
He's the guy from Splash Brothers that you were talking about.
Yes, Nate was a good player.
So he was a great player too.
Jason Cheatham.
Huh?
Jason from Game Over. Is he new too? Jason, big tall white dude.
Yeah, Jason Cheeseman up there.
Cheeseman.
Chuck Cole.
Chuck Cole.
Yes,
a lot of good
players in Tempe.
But I would
So-
say Shaq definitely set him apart because he
Yeah.
led that team, like you said, in scoring. They wouldn't have been 5-3 without him.
Yeah. So there's a lot of new talent coming to Tempe. I'm looking
Yep.
forward to next season,
Yep.
man. It's going to be good. GM of the Year.
You gonna give it to? All right, we can give it to him.
Gotta give it to Nick. 8-0.
Well deserved because, like I said, he brought in Nate. I mean,
Reloaded.
He reloaded. He knows his. The thing with Nick, he knows his players. He knows what works and what doesn't work. You know, he's not throwing talent together. He knows his players. He knows what fits in. So,
You think this team's better than last year's team? Last year's team that got the championship?
I think so. Just because adding Nate in there and then Justin as well too. I think that
They're a
adds
lot
little
more
mix.
athletic. This might be one of the most athletic team they've had.
It
You
fits
know,
perfectly
they can
with them
run.
because
So,
those
yeah.
three guys with TJ, Fred, and Nick shooting threes, and then Nate and Justin flying through the rim. Yeah, that's a good mix.
Yeah, so we were talking about they don't have any bigs, but you know, I don't.
They don't need it. You don't
right
need
now,
you don't need
I
a
don't
guy
think
slowing them up. It's not gonna be the right mix. You get a pounder down there, it's just not gonna be the right mix.
Yeah, you're right. So we'll go to Gilbert, your league. You can take it away. Who's your rookie of the year?
Rookie of the year, hands down. I think Boo Wade from Set It Off was the difference maker for that team. I mean, they're a good team last year when they added Pasquale, but having Boo Wade, he just facilitates the ball. He's just so athletic, and what he does is sets everybody else up. You watch him; he'll penetrate in, everybody backs off, sags off a little bit, dishes off to Corey. Corey had just a monster year this year, hitting threes.
Yeah, he
Brandon
did.
Maggiano hitting threes.
Yeah,
Walker
Corey's
hitting
the guy that
threes.
had a breakthrough year this year.
I would agree.
Yeah, last year
he was a little
lost
hurt. He was a little hurt. He didn't have the shots, but having Boo on that team just made everybody's role that much easier.
Yeah.
It just opened it up for everybody, and they were able to do what they do.
Yeah, he definitely changed. He's a game changer.
He's a game changer just because of what he brings. So that's hands down,
Yeah.
Boo.
I want to give a shout out to Kelly McCarthy from Hidden Trips. Honorable mention,
McCarthy.
averaging 20 points a game this year. Had a great season.
Good player, man. That was a good attitude. Unfortunately, that team struggled a little bit, but you can tell he was a good player for them.
GM of the year.
It's a clean sweep for Set It Off, man. Clean sweep.
Yeah, another undefeated team.
Big man Jason Harrison. Again, he brought in not only Boo Wade, but he brought in big man Trey Ford.
Yeah.
So he knew from last year. He tinkered with it. He put the right mix in. So, definitely he's been bothering me about it. He's been bugging me about it. But definitely well-deserved for Jason Harrison to be GM of the year.
Congrats, Jason.
Congrats.
Great team, man. We'll move over to Scottsdale. The draft.
Wait. I want to put a shout-out to GM Donald Dangmuck. Put a nice little Staff Brothers team together. That was the best squad we've had.
I see you, son.
Hey, that was a good squad. That was a good squad we had. Faltered towards the end.
Got to the lead 8.
But we needed bigs, and we got the bigs with Reggie and Rico. So shout out to you. Shout out to the commish.
I mean, shout out to Will.
Will carried our team and Kyle. Yeah,
So
those guys
that
carried
wasn't
our
really
team.
me, man. But yeah, we'll move over to
on.
Scottsdale Draft League. Rookie of the year, I really couldn't. It was tough. Mike Please was a good player.
He played for
He played with Sean Finney's team.
Sean Finney. What the hell was that? What's his team?
Below the rim.
Below the rim.
Good player.
Good player,
There wasn't really
athletic.
too many new players this year.
No, this year we actually had the same core group bring in. So, but he was a good player, athletic guy, took the hole, brought another dynamic to the team, to the league because not many people were slashers and everything like that. But he brought a dynamic. Yeah, because it's Scottsdale. So.
GM of the year, pretty easy choice for me. John Williamson.
I agree.
They won the
He
league.
picked the right guys. I mean, they won the league, but it wasn't just by fluke because he picked the right picks.
Yeah, it wasn't the first few picks. I think it was in the middle rounds where he did a great job.
Picked up
picking
David. I told you David. I've been harping on David Juarez. But he was a difference maker for them because he's such a big guy. He was one of the bigger guys, real skilled.
Great season. It was good to see him play in the
And then bringing Danny back too.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't be rookie of the year because he's played before.
Yeah.
But this is technically his first draft league, right, with us?
Yeah.
You want to give Danny the rookie of the year?
No. Rookie of the year's got to be a guy that's never been in our era.
I'm just joking.
If they play before our era, it's fine. But we'll move over to Palm Valley, our last league. This was easy for me. Rookie of the year. I mean, he was the MVP. Demetrius Bog just came out.
You gonna give him that rookie of the year?
I mean,
MVP?
it could be Zach on that team. Had a great year.
Is David new? Is David for
No, he played last season. But it could have been Zach too. But Demetrius came out just
No, I agree.
took
I
over
agree.
the league.
I agree. There's nothing wrong with that
I
pick
mean-
because his MVP, from what I saw from him, he's
He changed.
a good player, man. That's a
landscape
real
in Palm
skilled
Valley,
player.
yeah.
No, I agree.
8-0 in Palm Valley.
No.
Tough league. So yeah, just came out and just balled out. So great season, Demetrius Bog. I'm not gonna forget your name now.
Demetrius Bog,
man. Yeah, I forgot his name a few weeks ago, so I feel
did,
bad.
you did,
But I'm not
you
gonna
did.
forget that name now.
I'll remember it. He's a good player.
He's definitely gonna be a name that we're gonna be talking about. For
I'm looking
seasons
forward to
come.
him keep playing again because he's gonna make
Yeah.
a name for himself. He's gonna make a name
So,
for himself.
Yeah, he's put OTF on the map. Speaking of putting OTF on the map, GM.
Clean sweep for that OTF.
Yeah, OTF. Travis Payton, man, GM of the year, easily. 8-0, beating Old School twice in the regular season. That's not an easy feat.
That's not
You know,
easy.
Old School's has 2 banners
No,
hanging.
and from what I see, he's got a great mix of players. It's not like there's a mismatch of just random players you put together.
No.
They know how to play. They got Big Mo down low. He's going to play big. You know, they got the slashers and, you know, Demetrius and David. So he's done a great job of putting. It's not just picking up talent and just throwing them together. You got to know your players and know how to fit them in and play a game together. And he's done a great job of that, from what I can tell.
So yeah, I mean that's it for us. I just want to thank everybody for
Yeah.
playing this season. Thanks everybody for watching again, and continue to watch us and support the league. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the championship next week. Make sure to check back next week for the championship video.
Oh, that's me. I look forward to those. Those are good.
Yeah,
Shout
those
out
are
to
good.
Atash.
Shout out to Atash for putting those together for
Yeah.
us. So see everybody back for next season in a few
good.
weeks.
Appreciate
But
y'all.
Thanks guys. Appreciate it guys. Thank you.